Question number 25 on the writing and language portion of College Board's Test 5. Within weeks, the project was 621% funded. In contrast, on the same page, a small Brooklyn performance venue is attempting to raise money for its current season. The venue features works of performance art showcased in a storefront window. Those who have seen this space consider it vital. However, that group may not be large enough. With just 14 days to go in the fundraising project, the campaign is only 46% funded. However, so this is a logical transitions question. We need to understand the logical connection between the sentences, and we have to place a word that is consistent with that chain of thought. The venue features works of performance art showcased in a storefront window. Those who have seen the space consider it vital. However, those who have seen the space consider it vital. However, that group may not be large enough. Therefore, that group may not be large enough. Those who have seen the space, so I feel like this part of the sentence is talking about how it's important, on how this venue and the works and the art is important. And the people who have seen the space consider it vital that this get done. However, that group may not be large enough, semicolon. Now we're going to explain why it might not work out. So however is a reversal in logic, which I like here. Because previous to however, we're talking about how great it is, how amazing it is, or another group that positive, but then we say however, here's the negative part, that group may not be large enough. So the answer to number 25, I think I like A actually, because however it's a reversal. And notice actually therefore and in effect and as a rule, those are all continuing the logic of the previous sentence, which is not the case here. Therefore is like I said something, therefore this is the result. So the venue featured works of performance art showcased in a storefront window and people consider it vital. Therefore, so because of this, the group may not be large enough. Because they consider it vital, it's not going to work. No, that logic doesn't make any sense for B. And what about C? In effect. So in effect means like, in summation, like, so essentially. So, the effect of this is that, and again, in effect doesn't relate to the reversal that we talk about and how everyone acknowledges that it's important. However, it's not going to be funded. And as a rule is just saying, I guess, we're summarizing a concept into one rule or one principle, which this is not the principle. The principle is not if it's important and deemed worthy, therefore it will get funded. Because apparently, in this case, it's not always going to work that way. That just because something is worthwhile or it seems reasonable, the group may not be large enough. It's only 46% funded. It's not good enough. I like A, however, it's the only answer choice that signals a reversal in the logic, which is exactly what we need to talk about how the page is underfunded, even though it's a good idea. The answer number 25 is going to be A.